Hello YouTubers, it's Fallenzippy here today with a new exciting series of MTGL matches. Today we're going to be running a standard deck into the tournament practice rooms in a best of 5 series. Hopefully I will do good. I may win them all, or I may lose them all. You never know. You have to watch them. Anyways, today we're going to be going through a walkthrough of a blue-red Delver deck I kind of brewed up a little bit. This deck is kind of cheap except for the whole cards, which I will show you a little bit later. But right now, you can see we have our lands. We have a playset of Stolfor Falls, a few islands, a small amount of mountains because we're just splashing red for removal, and our fetch lands, which is just evolving wilds, cheap lands. Onto our first one drops, we have Index. Now, some people don't really like Index because it's not really a ponder, but you know, Index is still pretty good to me. I mean, you get to look at the top 5 cards of your library and put them back in any order. And if you don't like them, you could just use the Evolving Wilds to, like, shuffle them away. You know what I mean? We have a Dot Scour. Now, Dot Scour can be used in 2 ways. You can either mill yourself, which is my personal plan because you'll see later why, or you can mill them. I mean, you could do both. Don't matter. You still get to draw a card, which is pretty cool. So that's why I like this card. Unsummon, basically replacing a Vapor Snag, except the person doesn't lose a life. It's still good in my opinion. And our four main dudes, the Delver Secrets. Flip on first turn, it'll be a bad beating for the opponents. Onto our 2 draws, the Runechanter's Pike, which is our main goal of trying to get. Runechanter Pike is a equipped creature, has first strike, and gets plus X plus O, where X is the number of instants and sorcery cards in your graveyard, and it has a equip cost of 2. Basically, you want to get as much, what do you call it, instants of sorcery in your graveyard and equip it to a creature to deal lots of damage. That's the whole point of this deck. Onto our little red splash is our Searing Blaze. It's pretty much a lightning bolt, except it costs 1 extra. Think Twice, Draw Engine, Augur Bolas, pretty much a ponder, except you put the cards on the bottom. You can only choose 1 instant or sorcery. Invisible Stalker is my main dude if the Delver dies because it has hexproof. And our Snapcaster mates to buy back some instances of sorceries. You don't really want to do that if you have a Runechanter's Spike, but Snapcaster can get you out of a lot of predicaments, in my opinion. Over here we have 2 Brimstone Volley, just again a splash for removal. Dissipate, a little bit counter, and a Forbidden Alchemy. Basically another engine to put instants of sorcery in the graveyard, and you get to pick a card of the 4 you see. So pretty much that's what the deck is about. You pretty much want to play a first one Delver, Runechanter it up, and swing in for game. I'm not sure how this would do in the current format, but we'll see how it runs. Onto our sideboard deck, we have over here. We'll convert by Monakas. Ghost Quarters to deal with those pesky lands. Essence Scatters to deal with those creatures you don't want out. Negate, counter target non-creature spell. Trader's Blood, just in case we want to steal something. 2 more Dissipates, unless what do you call it? If their deck is slow enough to use counters. 2 more Forbidden Alchemies, more engines to put in the card or in the graveyard, and a Claustrophobia. Just to keep down 1 creature if we need to, but I think we have enough to deal with other creatures. The main deck, our main card I think will destroy this deck is that Tome Crypt, the ones that like exiles cards from the graveyard. But we'll see. I don't see many people playing it on the standard online thing, but we'll see how this goes. Anyways, how this series is gonna work is, like I said, we're gonna run it through a best of 5 series. Like I said, I'm gonna post them all up. I may win them, may lose them, who knows. And at the end, we're just gonna do a summary of what we think of this deck. And you guys will let me know what cards I could replace what, and how to make this deck a little bit more viable to the new format. But we'll see. Well, Hope you guys come to see the next videos, and as always, like, favorite, rate, subscribe, and have fun. Watch the videos, guys. Later.